And we are ready to go, I think. Yeah, we're good.
Hey guys, this is Samu for the Riders of the Lost Sword, and we're coming at you guys with the final part of our Kamen Rider Kiva Marathon. This is episode 30 to 48. We lumped these all in together because a ton of shit happens, and this tail end of the series is best viewed as a chunk. Especially those final 8 episodes where all of the shit happens. This is Samu.
Nami-chan?
No, son?
This is Andy.
And Frozen Traveler. If you may notice that we sound different, we're using Discord. But anyway.
And always remember that onions are just onions.
Wait till the end.
Yes, it has to be at the end.
I do want to start this off with Nosan because he actually started catching up to us on Kiva since he recently got a little bit more free time on his hands. And I want to hear how he views the first real chunk of the series he's gotten through. What episode did you wind up ending at?
Last time I watched it, I was just getting out of the single digits, so I don't remember which one it was. So, but don't worry about it because I did make sure to read ahead on everything just so I knew exactly what was going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm not worried about spoilers. Like, if you were thinking, like, oh, maybe I should hang up because of spoilers, don't worry about it.
Oh, no, I don't. I love spoilers personally. Like, if I hear a massive spoiler for something I love, I'm like, that's so cool. I have to find out how this happens.
Yeah, but when something's been out for 8 years, it's really hard for me to justify being angry about it.
Yes.
For me not.
8 years on the internet is like
I don't know.
enough time for like a zygote in a woman's stomach to become a fully bangable 18-year-old person.
Okay. Well, okay. Are we going back to the creepy uncle we were talking about yesterday again?
No.
McDonald's.
No, like, okay, but just really quickly, how long do you think is a fair amount of time before you...
And he cut out.
Yeah, you went all silenced it again.
Oh, sorry about that. Let me check to make sure I'm not doing the auto change again. But like I was saying, how long is a fair time to wait before you can't complain about a spoiler?
I usually say 2 weeks because if you wanted to watch it or play it that bad, if you don't do it within 2 weeks, everyone has, and by then people are antsy to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because I hear 2 to 3 weeks is usually the point.
Yeah, for me it's about, it depends. I do like that 2 weeks thing, but sometimes I can go for 5 years to maybe 10.
Well, because some people are actually good about it and don't want to spoil it. But like all the hype people on the internet, hours after The Walking Dead, I don't care if I'm a season and a half behind, I know because no one can shut their goddamn mouths. If they could at least wait 2 weeks, I'd be a little more happy.
Or you could just have read the comic books, and where they are was, what, 5 years ago?
Yeah, I have the second omnibus, but I haven't finished it yet. Oh.
So, anything that you liked and disliked of what you've seen so far?
I can't really say, like, I've enjoyed it, but in the same stretch, like, it took me, and part of it was time, and part of it was, it wasn't really grabbing me really strong in the beginning, and maybe that's just and that part of it was kind of the, like I mentioned yesterday, I have a hard time as a track of characters sometimes. So, and especially in live action, like,
you're cutting out a lot, dude.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. So just if I'm cutting out, just
Just what?
just push forward. Push on, man. Push on.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Jeez. So, episodes 30 through 48. Shit goes down. Shit gets real.
All of the shit happens.
Yeah. Friends have become enemies, kinda.
Okay, friends have become douchier.
Yeah.
And your brother also does things.
Oh, yeah, we get let's start off at the beginning. Kengo goes from, wow, my arm is broken, to disappearing, to coming back as being total dick butt, new Ixa user with a decent henshin pose, with his hair all cut, and fucking Nago becomes the pettiest person in the world.
Hey, I want you to be my student again. No. Oh, sure.
And then about a week later, he's stealing his, henshin device and putting thumbtacks on it.
Oh,
Nago,
yeah.
what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, good thing it didn't actually work. He got caught in the act.
Like, that is about the smallest of the crazy shit happens. We find out more about Mio, how she is the Fangire queen, and we get introduced to the rest of the Checkmate Four, which is King and Bishop. We already knew Rook. King happens to be a man named Taiga, who also happens to be Queen's fiancé, who
And
also happens to be Kamen Rider Saga.
Is that his name?
yeah, it's Saga.
And
Okay, I didn't know what he was called. I just thought it was Kamen Rider King because he was king.
No,
and just a second, I adore the Saga outfit.
it looks
I
like
do too. I like
it looks like
quite
a
bit.
chapel.
It's regal as fuck.
Can I say something about him real fast?
Go ahead.
I like the depth they put into his character. If you notice, compare his fighting style to Kiva's. He has a very refined royal fighting style. When he uses his sword, he fences.
Yeah, it's a rapier. That shit
Yeah.
takes practice.
And
Mhm.
it, like, to just, somebody that's just watching the show that might not know stuff like that, they might not pick up on it. But that's a completely different kind of fighting style. And you do see a lot of, I'll just say, like important people, royalty, stuff like that. You see a lot of people training and
Higher-born
fighting
people.
like, yes.
Nobility.
Of the manner born, if you will.
Yes.
And I thought that was such a good touch to his character, just to show that, he is the king.
Yeah.
And
Also,
he takes it seriously.
The current
his
king.
finisher, where he summons the Kiva logo, whips them with the thing, jumps through it, comes out the other end, hangs them with it, and then plucks it like a violin string and explodes them. What the fuck, dude? That's cool as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, definitely.
He's badass. He knows it too.
Yep, top 5 finishers, definitely in there.
And while we're talking about him, it eventually gets revealed that he is also Wataru's older brother.
Older half brother.
Well, yeah, older half-brother.
Yeah.
So immediately all the drama happens. Like, there's a good 3 or 4 episodes where most of it's talking and very little rubber face punching, and they execute it flawlessly.
Yeah.
Like Mio drifting between the two guys and hating each other. Taiga wanting to help his old friend, who apparently they were friends when they were kids, but didn't know they were brothers. He wants to help him because he's in love with a girl who's with another guy. He's like, don't worry, I'll find him and I'll kick his ass for your friend.
He happens to be you.
Yeah. And then the Alzora organization finds out that Wataru is Kiva, and then they try and kill him because the leader had a past with Taiga, who used his evil tendril shadow snakes to bite him.
Yeah.
And then
oh no,
when he
I'm
was
being
hurt,
attacked by bad CGI snakes. Help.
Not the
and
snakes.
then they find out that he is turned into a Fangire for a few episodes,
Yeah.
and then turned back.
Because why not?
Science.
Magic science.
Yes. There's so much, and this is all just the 2008 shit, and we haven't even gone through it all yet. Mio eventually everyone finds out who everyone else is near the end, and Mio wants Wataru to kill Taiga so they can be king and queen, and Wataru isn't down with this, so he doesn't want to fucking kill his brother because he's not a piece of shit.
Pretty
So-
much, he's having a turmoil with not only his human half, but his Fangire half too.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
then, go ahead.
And the leader of the Fangire group, he actually said this: "If you choose to be human, I'll continue to treat you nicely. If you're a Fangire, I will kick your ass or destroy you."
And at their wedding, Mio transforms her hands into her Fangire form during their like chain bonding thing and stabs Taiga in the stomach. And like a fight ensues, and then Wataru and uh, Taiga fight as Saga and Kiva Emperor form. And Mio gets caught in the crossfire and gets fucking Emperor form rider kicked off a cliff. And we then see her die. And the brothers have words with each other. And by words, I mean more ass kicking.
Yeah, and we also find out that Fangire blood is blue
Yeah, for some reason.
because they want a different because it's a different species. We don't really know what the color of the blood is, so it's blue.
Blue is the go-to other blood color in fiction, it seems.
It's either that or purple.
Um, and then we find out Bishop really killed Queen because she was a terrible person and was corrupting King. Oh, Jesus Christ. Then King goes to, Taiga goes to his and Wataru's mother to talk to her about all this shit, takes Dark Kiva, looks like he kills her, and then uses Dark Kiva to fight Wataru as Bishop getting his ass kicked by Nago, who took Ixa back, decides to resurrect all the Fangire and decide to resurrect the old king and fuse with him to become the true king. And Wataru says, nah, fuck you guys, I'm going to be king and I'm going to rule. Strength is the only thing that matters in the Fangire community, so I will have all the strength. And if you want to challenge me, come, I will beat you.
My
Wataru
strength is kindness.
Wataru goes full badass at the end and just kicks everyone's asses until the final fight where him and Dark Kiva Taiga fight the resurrected king from the past.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, they just have a fist fight to decide who's going to be king. And Mom is apparently alive at the end of it.
I thought she was a ghost.
No, Taiga didn't kill her.
Okay, because that, like, it was showing something that insinuated he didn't, but it didn't seem very clear to me.
Yeah, he, punched her in the side with his sword in his hand, but he made it look like he killed her. To get, apparently to get Wataru more motivated to fight him and kill him, because he kind of didn't want to exist without Mio.
Yeah, that was something.
Yeah, and that is a super abbreviated version of just what happens in the 2008 arc. The 1986, so much more fucking shit happens.
Yeah.
And a slight possible paradox.
Yeah, they kind of fuck with the time stream, but one of you guys can explain that, because my mouth is dry as fuck now.
Okay, so...
And then we can go over our feelings.
Okay, so King,
All the damn
OG
names.
King, finds out that Jiro, Lady of the, damn it, can't remember.
Ramon and Riki.
Yeah, those two. They're still alive as the last of their kind. It says, hey, why don't you do me a favor and kill the guy who's been killing all my people, and I'll let you go. And of course, they can't do it because they've become such great friends. And that's comedy right there.
That was a really touching scene.
Yeah.
I just wanted to interject where Wataru I'm sorry, not Wataru, Otoya and Jiro were in the bathroom, and
Oh my
Jiro's
god,
about
that
to kill
fucking
him.
scene.
Yes, and then he starts crying.
I got soap. No, I'm not crying. I got soap in my eyes. Now watch my
soap
back.
got to me. And he's in his wolf form, which just makes it funnier.
Otoya's so fucking confused when he walks in. He's like, dude, I'm not into that. And then he turns to the wolf form and he's like, I'm especially not into that.
Yeah, and then And then there's a massage with Ricky and dang.
Ramon.
Yeah, her, him.
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 Ramon.
And Ricky's about to smash him with a what was it, 10,000-ton hammer?
I believe it was.
It's something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Acme brand hammer.
Yes.
Yeah. And he just misses on purpose and says, "There's a mosquito. Mosquito! Die, mosquito!" And then, since they have failed, they try to run away from King. And they fail. By being sealed.
And King doesn't fuck around. He just kicks the shit out of them, toys with them, and then seals them into the chess piece looking things we see Wataru using later.
So even though they get unsealed from those, that is what he uses when he's in Kiva form.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, even though they got released from those. Okay. I thought that, and I was like, well, they got released, so I guess that happens later.
They don't fully explain this, but when they reside, since they've been sealed once, when they leave Castle Doran to help Kiva, they assume that form again to lend their power to him.
But they don't have to.
Yeah, because you see at the end of the series, they can leave it and assume their normal role.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that ending.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Then a little
We
bit
also
after,
have the whole thing with
go ahead.
the whole fuck brain fart. Never mind. Fuck.
Fuck,
Okay.
fuckity, fuck. We don't
Then-
say fuck enough on here.
Then shortly after catching Joro and adding him to his PC, yeah, Pokemon joke there. King goes after Otoya because, hey, dude, you're loving my girl. Quit that shit. And takes him to some cave, tells him, hey, this hourglass, yeah, when it's empty, you're gonna be dead. And I'm gonna laugh.
Oh, there was also the whole part where like Otoya loses his fucking shit when Jiro gets fucking sealed away.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, like they really nail it in that Jiro and Otoya have become bros.
The bromance is real.
Well, they did bathe together.
Yep. No fan fiction writers, no!
Oh, it's
Yes,
already
they
been
think
done
right,
for
yes.
years.
I know. It's a thing. Then, since... dang it, I can't remember her name. I'm really terrible with names.
Maya,
Maya?
Not her, the other one.
Yuri.
Yuri.
Yu?
Yeah. After seeing Otoya get completely stolen, kidnapped, being crap out of by King, she goes onto a rescue mission with all of the necessary gear for taking down Fangire, which barely does anything for crap. We all know that by now. And then Maya shows up and
I'm sorry, what the frick was that?
I don't really like this show. I'm just here for the laughs.
What the actual fuck?
you got to edit
It
that
wasn't
out.
anything. I was
I
hoping
swear.
my mic wouldn't pick that up.
I'm
Well, it did.
That's why I try to stay quiet. So you have
I'm
an easier
not
chance
tweaking
at
anymore. Yeah, that was just out of nowhere.
I had to poop.
We'll fix it in post.
I
So,
wasn't gonna sit.
No, leave it in. Leave it in.
I wasn't gonna sit on the toilet for the rest of the goddamn podcast.
So after
This is what
Yuri,
makes this funny.
so after Yuri and Maya go through the toilet portal,
Toilet.
they meet up with
Take
the
a
Fang.
breath.
Of course, and then they meet up with the Fangire. Says, "You shall not pass." They pass anyway. Meet up with Otoya in the cave. Kind of distract the king for a little bit, and escape. The the thing that they said that they couldn't pass, comes back and says, "Hey, what the fuck did I just say? Get off my lawn!" And then tries to beat them up. Yuri was about to go into Ixa form, but Otoya, still beating the crap out of and recovering, says, "No, let me deal with this shit. You're already doing enough for me."
I swear to
Goes
God,
Ixa.
Otoya has like infinite HP or something.
Yeah, that guy is an invincible motherfucker.
He's using a Game Shark, duh.
He actually uses the bubble belt to switch his HP and his MP so he can have 99 HP and only 999 MP.
Bubble Belt. What's that from?
Final Fantasy 12.
Oh.
Huh. So, everything is a little bit hazy after that for me.
Okay. I know what happens. On their way leaving that cave in that dimension where that one Fangire tried to trap them, King attacks Maya and takes away all of her Fangire power, and then later strips her of her title. And they all escape. Yuri and Otoya meet up in his apartment, and he's still obsessing over Maya. She gets all pissy and leaves. He starts looking for Maya, and then he finds her, finds out what happened, and then makes a deal with Kiva the First to borrow his power to fight King. At this time, Wataru travels back in the past to stop his parents from getting together so that he isn't born, so that Mio doesn't die. This doesn't work because Otoya's not having any of that bullshit. Otoya knows what he wants and knows he's gonna get it.
He wants that booty.
He wants that fine guy Poon. He wants that orchid mantis stuff. And in finding out Wataru's his son from the future, Wataru helps him fight King as Kamen Rider Dark Kiva and Emperor Kiva. He also uses Ixa a little bit through there. They eventually fight and beat King, but in King dying, Castle Doron goes on a rampage. And to stop it, the three monsters seal themselves inside it to quell its rage. And then Otoya gets with Maya and slowly dies because every time Dark Kiva bites Kiva the First bites him to turn into Dark Kiva, it kills him more and more. One use of it should have killed him. And on the second use, Kiva the First is like, "Don't you even care about your life?" And he is responsible with something like, "Oh, I don't have time for this."
And the goddamn motherfucking piece of awesomeness that is Otoya use it goddamn 3 times.
Yeah, like one should have killed him, and he used it 3 times. Heck, Ixa should have killed him. And how many times has he used that? This man gives no shits about the amount of damage he takes.
I want to say about 30. 30 sounds like a safe number. Yeah, it's just, wow, dude. Your intolerance for pain makes masochists say, ow.
Yeah. And in the end, he has some sweet dates with Maya, and he eventually falls asleep in her lap, alluding to that's how he dies, but they really don't say anything.
Yeah.
And then, after we see all the ending of the past and the future stuff, it shifts to like 3 or 6 months in the future of the current timeline. I'm not sure. Where Wataru is running around his house, and Shizuka is telling him to get his necktie. They need to get dressed and go attend to something. Then they cut to the cafe, where there's all these presents. Master's sick and can't go. Kengo, the leader of the Azora group, and someone else grabs all the presents and goes to a chapel where Nago and Megumi are getting married. Something I kind of skipped over in the abbreviation of the 2008 arc is Nago was going blind because of usage of Kiva, not Kiva, of Ixa, and fighting some Fangire attacked
He got
his
flashed
eyes
in
or
the eye,
something.
basically.
By, was it Bishop?
It was
It was
Bishop.
Bishop.
Yeah, Bishop attacked his eyes, and he went blind. And to help him with that, Megumi was calling out where he had to attack, and they became a good pair, and he started to see who she was, and they get married at the end. Well, as they're, getting, all the marriagey stuff, the doors blow open, and the actor for Otoya steps through the door dressed in crazy clothes with crazy hair and shutter shades, saying, "Papa, I've come from the future. You have to help me."
What?
And Wataru knows he done fucks up somewhere. Because his son from the future, played by his father, came to get him and everyone else to help him fight the Neo Fangire. And then they all go outside. Taiga comes, who's now working to find a way for Fangire and humans to live in peace without using life energy from humans. The guy says, "Hi, Uncle," and Taiga's like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
My brain.
And then they all henshin. The new guy, I forget what his name is, henshins into new Kiva with Kiva the Fourth and Orange Kiva.
Masao.
Masao. All the monsters transform, and then they all do a combined kick going up to the space where apparently Neo Fangire have like UFOs or something.
They're aliens.
It's like the last 7 minutes of that episode just take it from, wow, that was an amazing series, to what the fuck just
I
happened?
want more. Give me sequel series, please.
Give us
When is
more.
Kiva 2 going to happen?
Since that has happened, there has been no mention of Neo Kiva, no mention of Neo Fangire, no related works mentioning them or anything. Like 3 or 4 years ago, when they said they were going to do a light novel for each Kamen Rider series, I was hoping to God Kiva's would be about Neo Kiva and New Kiva and dealing with the Neo Fangire. No, it's just a retelling of Kiva with Kiva as a full-on Fangire, the Bat Fangire.
Huh.
And that was this. Look, it's somewhere online.
I read it on the wiki, like an overview of it. It didn't sound very interesting.
Yeah, it's just a weird retelling of Kiva. That's really all.
Like
Yeah.
Kivat's not there, and
No.
Jiro is just a Fangire hunter, and the other two monsters don't even exist. And
Some of those
and
light novels.
Nago dies.
Some of those light novels are in continuity. Most of them aren't, and most of them suck. The only one I know for certain that's in continuity is the Kamen Rider Double one, where Philip is on his own being a detective, using a lost driver to become Kamen Rider Cyclone. That's all.
Nice.
I haven't looked into it anymore because I do want to read it one day.
Mm-hmm.
But that is about everything important that happens in those last 18 episodes, and holy shit, is that just so much fucking shit happens time after time, episode after episode. I think you really need to watch those as one continuous chunk.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to stop at that point because, well, it's the end. What kind of person stops at the second to last episode? I mean, I did once.
Yeah, what kind of monster would do such a thing?
I mean, who the fuck would do that? You have to be a shitty person and not care about finishing what you started, or care about the writers or producers or anyone involved
Stop
with it. You have
it!
to be
You're
a
making me feel
terrible person.
guilty.
You
Probably
pretty much have to be a
frozen heart.
communist to do something
Stop
like
it!
that.
But yeah, Kiva's ending is amazing. Those last 8 episodes are what takes it from this is a good Rider series to this is one of the best. Because there are so many left turns, so much amazing, crazy shit. And I forgot to mention,
one of the worst.
Wataru takes the old king's outfit and dresses like a fucking 1980s vampire, and it's amazing. Because King, he's in an 80s vampire movie.
You're cutting out a
Is
bit
mascara.
there.
We're losing you.
Yeah.
And I love it. I would cosplay that.
Sure you would.
Yeah. So, refresh my memory a little bit, but I believe that there's a certain sword that shows up in this one, or was it the last?
The Zambat sword.
Oh yes, the Zombat sword. I
The
kind of
sword of gimmicks.
glossed over that. It's King's sword from the past, and he threw it away because he was mad at Maya. Watcheru finds it in the future, but can't use it because it makes his Bangai or blood go crazy. So the three beasts, monsters, combine their power to create a seal for it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a fun little sword that he needs to, like, move the seal up and down, making, like, a biting motion with it and the hilt to
I
charge
didn't like
it.
how he had to do that.
What?
Like,
It's
every
like
time he hit something.
it's like
Yeah.
pumping a shotgun.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's not
it's
every
like
hit.
take a strike, pump, take a strike, pump.
It's-
That's a lot of extra time.
That's
yeah,
not.
the rule of... Go ahead.
It's not every hit. It's like every 3 or 5 hits. He does.
I
That.
don't think it went to 5. If it went to 3,
It went to,
I
like,
could
3
almost
most
see
of the
it,
time.
but that was
Yeah.
it.
Like,
Now,
it's
it was
something-
cool when he pumped it and it turned red, and that was his finisher. That was cool.
Yeah, and the samurai strike thing, just he brings it up and it slowly brings it back down. Slam.
He did a couple different ones,
Mhm.
and I mean, I know at least 3 different moves he did with it. They all looked really cool.
Yeah, and
Like,
he's
when
able.
it's cool, it looks amazing. Unless he's doing a finisher or awesome long-range strike, it looks kind of stupid. The rule of cool only applies so much with that.
Yeah, and he is able to use his other weapons with this sword.
But he doesn't often.
No, he doesn't. I
Yeah.
think only 2 of them he uses in the show. And that's the hammer and the other sword.
Yeah. Like, honestly, he could dual-wield swords and get so much shit done, but
But
the
no.
budget didn't call for it, or I don't know.
Yeah, and the only way that you're going to be able to see the Basha Magnum being used in Emperor form is in the video games.
Yeah.
The Muso one. Pretty
Because
much.
I know you can't do that in the Climax Heroes fighting games.
Yeah.
Because I play as Kiva a lot in them. He can't do it.
Yeah. And then what else fancy happened in this?
Otoya and Wataru took a bath together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bath time in this show, isn't there?
Yes, there is. At least one per episode.
Yes, because I heard the toilet flush. So
I was going to say, come the second half of the series, there's a bath in every episode. But yeah, one per our episode, someone's in the bathroom. Usually me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help it. We do these late at night, and my poop clock is at the same time. And I can't break my poop clock. I'll start pooping randomly. Do you want me shitting at 3 a.m.? No.
Let's put
Well, it
Let's
wouldn't really
put-
bother me.
let's put that on a shirt.
do
Can't
you
break
want
the poop
me?
clock.
Can't break the poop clock.
You can't break the poop clock.
What is it, just going to be a clock with, like, turds as the arms and a giant pile of shit next to it?
Yes.
Or it could just be like the poop emoji with a, so it doesn't make vomit.
You cut again really bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
back to mute.
Discord kind of hates you. I'm sorry.
Only tonight, and only now because I was fine early.
And it's oh,
You are
poor
so,
No-san.
Yeah, no, son, you are so close, and it just cuts you off. It's really sad. We
So
thought
you're
we
saying
almost
he's-
had this here.
Kind of a hilarious failboat like his namesake.
Yeah.
Mm.
Washoy! Oppa! I
God damn it.
don't know.
I really want to hear how the two Kiva virgins felt about this last chunk of the series and all the crazy, amazing shit that happens.
I like
Oh,
this show
I
better than I
love
like
this
Go
sh-
Tiger.
That's a high bar.
Whoa.
I do. I fucking love this show. I seriously can't wait to watch it again.
Let's see.
Honestly,
I love the show.
this is the fourth
I-
time I've watched Kiva. And I'm totally
I'm putting
okay
it
with
right
it.
up there with. I'm putting it right up there with O's, Double, and Forza for me, in terms of writer series. And it's on par with Jetman, to be honest, in a lot of ways.
To me, it's my third favorite tokusatsu, First is either double or O's, constantly fighting for it, and second is Geki Ranger. Third is Kiva. Because it's practically a masterpiece. It's, I think, one of the best series overall. Now you see why when I said, hey, what series do you guys want to do first? When you mentioned Kiva, I'm like, I can't say no.
It's like that one girl that keeps coming back around. You just can't say no.
Damn right.
Well, considering
Nothing?
she's my fiance, I can't. She'll hurt me.
Only if she
I
finds
kind of cut
out.
off there for a second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
You
was
missed
gonna.
a joke that kind of fell flat on its ass. She didn't really miss much.
But I love ass play.
What?
Oh.
This isn't the fun kind.
Rob, do you think... Oh, sorry. No, San. Do you think you're going to finish Kiva?
Probably.
How many Rider series have you seen?
This is the fourth one. Well, okay. Are we counting X8 or no?
Not, we don't count X8 yet. It's barely...
then- Okay, so
episodes through.
I have a lot of them that I've watched. I haven't, and it's because I have this bad habit of not being focused. I'm a really bad binger because like I will like no I want to watch a different show now. So I've watched all of Gaim. Gaim is like one of my favorite of all time. Like Tokusatsu and outside of Tokusatsu.
You're
And
breaking
then-
up really bad. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I knew it was going to happen. I'll finish it. Let's put it this way. I will finish it.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
It's
We need
okay.
to figure out what's wrong with Discord and you.
Yeah, it's probably something with...
Um,
Probably something
Frozen
with
Traveler.
Oh, wait.
uh,
Is that it?
what?
What? What's happening
Apparently, that wasn't it.
Because I was about to say, he went quiet again. Don't leave us in suspense, sir.
Was that... And close... Oh, shoot. I thought I had that muted. Sorry.
here? Okay, so you want to have me say stuff about this?
Where does this series fall to you, personally?
To me, it's still in mediocre territory for me.
Really?
Yes, the thing is, I like my comedy. Yes, this does have little points to it. And I really can't take these shows that seriously, but I do love them for their cheesiness. Special effects and all.
Mm-hmm.
When it can actually accept to itself that it's really that cheesy in it and all, I will like it. Forze does that. Deno does that as much as you don't like it, Isamu. And I think Gaiam did it for like the first few episodes and then shit got real.
Mm-hmm.
This does have a really good story to it. It's just not a story for me.
Okay.
Too dark?
No, Too Dark would be going into Kamen Rider Amazons, which I really do like.
It just takes itself... It's too heavy-handed and serious, and there's a lot of drama in it.
Yeah, there's too much drama that's needed. Like, oh, you like my fiance. I am trying to get there. Instead of having him beat the crap out of him, he could have just been like teaching him how to be a better guy. Kiva the Taiga.
Mm-hmm.
Or, if possible, Otoya to King.
Okay.
If King wasn't such an ass.
Oh, King's top shit of the, Dick Mountain.
Yeah.
But I understand, it's not for everyone.
I mean, I do like the costume. It's nice. It says, I like to ride my bike. Insert Queen song here. And I do like the final form. I do like the other forms that come with it. I mean, I don't really care for how they're activated through a whistle.
That always bothered me. Why it's all whistles with the belt, yet his thing is violin.
Well, actually, I think it was more of Sonic's.
Or like just you playing music at least.
Something like that.
Okay.
Like, bats hear through Sonic's.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's what they're trying to get at with the connection between whistles and bats.
Echolocation.
Yeah, echolocation. And,
It's possible.
I mean, it also kind of makes sense with the wolf man, because dogs have super sensitive ears. The other two, I'm not really certain about how that could be connected to them.
Hmm.
I'm not really
I
up
mean,
to speed with kappas, so
I'm going a little bit too far into this. I'm taking it a little bit too seriously, where I not really don't like that. But yeah, this show still is mediocre to me, even though I do like all this stuff.
Okay.
So
I think that's everyone. You guys know my feelings on it. Is
Yeah.
there anything else you want to really hit on before we finish up this and choose the next writer series?
Not particularly, I don't think.
I don't think they really explained how the violin was connected to Wataru, and he's able to sense other Fangire with the violin.
Yeah,
Nope.
it's his dad. His dad put his prayer into it.
But they never explained why that it makes noise every time a Fangire attacks. It wasn't his prayer to no
Oh,
Fangires.
I think that's something you got to read like out of the show, which they shouldn't do that. I just
Yeah.
happened to read. I was reading on the wiki about it too after I finished it.
And it's like, I must go defeat this Fangire, like with Agito. Once he feels another presence of the unknown, I believe that they're called, he's like, oh, I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. Sorry, I dropped noodles on the floor, but I gotta go.
Noodles.
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 I want
Noodly
ramen.
appendages.
Yeah.
I also want
I
chicken
also want
nuggets.
That sounds good.
How about
Chicken nuggets and ramen.
in noodles?
Or
Yeah.
take
Chicken
ramen
nut
noodles,
noodle-
fry them, and put chicken nuggets in it.
Oh,
So
Wow. Oh. Okay. Okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh,
we
It's what you shared, Isamu.
is
I
it
share a
the-
lot of things.
so
We know you do.
we this is all that we have to say about Kiva.
Yeah. Before we
Love
end,
it.
though, I do want to select what we want to do as our next writer series after we finish up Go-Go Sentai Bokenger, which is our next Toku series.
Yes. So
Um,
we're gonna have quite
I
an
really want
adventure
something
with
new and
that.
different that I haven't.
what'd you say?
Something.
Hmm?
I want to do something new that I haven't seen before.
Me too.
Which ones haven't you seen?
Pretty much most of the 2000s and beforehand.
Yeah, I'm kind of I kind of have a black hole between Kabuto and Blade or Ruki. Somewhere between there.
See, I haven't seen anything older than Kiva. Kiva's the oldest. No, Kabuto's the oldest. I've gone back.
And have you seen everything since then?
Not everything. Like, I skipped Decade. I couldn't stomach through all of Fours. I saw Deno. I didn't finish.
Can we get Tikita out of the way, though? Want to just get
Tikita
it
is-
out of the way and over with?
It's short, but I want to see if there's anything else anyone wants to do more.
Whoa, more than one? I couldn't hear.
More than Decade, which is kind of a
It's a shit show, really.
It's
Kinda like-
Isn't it the Gokaiger of Rider though?
Yeah, it is.
It's the poorly executed Gokaiger of Rider.
You're right. Well, the same concept. Whole
It
anniversary
is.
other
Sort of.
powers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he uses the previous people's powers, but instead of meeting them in the real world, he goes to alternative realities where they've got usually bad versions of them, not like evil, but poorly done versions, and fucks with them, helps them, moves along.
Wasn't he the one that had the crossover with Shin?
Yep, that's the one with
Yep.
Shinkenger.
Yeah, that's the really bad Shinken.
Yep.
Yep.
Try finishing his sentences. Hopefully.
Is there any series anyone wants to watch more than that?
Kind of want to see.
I mean, I do want to.
Go ahead, Nami-chan. Nami-chan.
What?
Go ahead. You go.
You were saying we were talking.
Everybody's cutting out for some reason.
Yeah, I'm getting it on my end too.
Ooh.
Not on mine.
Great.
But what were you trying to say?
I do kind of want to do something like Blade or Ryuki even.
I'm curious about Ryuki.
Yeah, me too. I mean, that's the series that was brought over here from. That's the series that came over here from.
Or do you guys want to do a
Focus.
shorter Toku series, just in kind of between Bokenger and whatever?
We could do something like a Kiba Ranger and then hop onto something.
Season 1.
I haven't seen season 2, but yeah, we definitely start with season 1 since it literally has seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just do a season a week, I guess, because it's short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're starting Bokenger up next week for the first 10 episodes, and after that we're gonna do the first season of Akiba Ranger.
Yes, after Bokanger. All of
Works
it.
for me.
That's good with everyone.
Yep,
Mhm.
seems okay with me.
The
They'll probably
grand
give us
delusion.
They'll probably give us enough time to figure out what to do for the Kamen Rider one. I still
Yeah.
have a vote for Ruki. I believe Nanami-chan has Ruki too.
I would go for Ryuki, just knowing that inspired Madoka, and then Madoka
Yeah.
became
Gaim.
Gaim.
Yeah.
I just love Gaim so much.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is where that's where that kind of template kind of started with Ruki. The whole
The
entire
Rider War.
Rider War. Yeah. It's that one. Kabuto kinda. I guess decayed at some points. All of it maybe. And then it goes to Gaim, and now possibly Xade's doing that too.
Like, I like series with a lot of writers, but usually when there's a ton of writers, there aren't a ton of forms, which is what is kind of really different about Xaid so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, once Snipe writes the last one that doesn't have his, because I haven't seen them. Do you really see them getting another form after that? Since I don't look at the toy amount, are they really going to get too many more forms, guys?
I think so.
Yeah.
They're getting staplers.
They'll be revealing all 10 shots like pretty quickly.
So
I
did,
don't know.
So did Ghost.
Actually, Ghost I didn't watch. I got bored with Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost
didn't-
kind of revealed their icons pretty quickly. I say like in the first 10 episodes, they were all done.
I didn't even give Ghost a chance. It didn't appeal to me at all.
I gave it the first episode, and I was like,
Yeah.
I gave it like the first 5.
I watched the entire series.
Are you a
Yeah,
better
was it
man for it?
fulfilling?
I learned
Would you
some
do it again?
words.
They're not pretty words, I'm guessing.
No, Omega Omega
English
OO.
words or English words or Japanese?
Mostly Japanese words.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I learned words, Swear words I'd never heard of because I got so angry watching it.
No, there wasn't really anger. It's just more of curious disappointment. I was kind of wondering where's this going? Why isn't this getting any better? And
So you
honestly,
mean how every Bleach fan in the world felt about 2 months ago?
yeah, and honestly, that was my same mentality with Decade. This is disappointing, but yet it still has my interest somehow.
I gave up on Bleach, well, forever ago.
So,
Watching that.
I still love it, but it has its issues. I do want to talk about that one day. Or at least do my own solo ranty podcast about how much I love it, yet want to strangle Taito Kubo.
I believe this is all that we can say about anything right now. This has been Riders of the Lost Sword, and this has been our finale to Kamen Rider Kiva. This is Frozen Traveler.
Isamu?
Andy?
Son.
And Ami-chan.
Nanami-chan.
And remember,
Oh,
people.
you guys cut out. I couldn't hear anything. I didn't
Oh,
pause for a
sorry.
second.
Oh, no.
I'm not a John.
We need a fiddle with...
Master of not hearing things because I get cut off all the time.
Oh,
This thing.
yeah, we really need to figure out Discord. So, anyway, just remember, an onion is an onion. Buy the T-shirt.
Just an onion.
Don't break
break my
the
poop
crap
box.
block.
Poop clock.
It needs to be a clock, but instead of numbers, it just says poop.
Like that, what time does it mean? But it's poop,
Start
poop,
the
poop,
clock.
Poop, 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 poop.
Like in Pacific Rim, start the clock.
Good night,
Or a
everybody.